How's it going, everybody? It's PJ4, Pete_J on YouTube, PJ Play on Twitch. We are coming to you from American Truck Simulator. We are out here in the beautiful city of Marion, Illinois, getting ready to find and take a new load. But before we do that, before we hit the road, folks, one of the things we got to keep in mind is we are trying to get those achievements done. And we have the Cornfused, the heavy duty, the Between Two Rivers and the Prairie State. And the Cornfused is the one we're looking for right now. Drive to the center of the evergreen cornfield maze. The evergreen cornfield maze. Sorry about that. Weird pause right there. And in Marion, Illinois, there happens to be an evergreen farm right here. Now, I don't know whether or not the maze is there, but I want to get over there and check it out. And I want to hopefully find a load that I can take from Evergreen to Cape Girardeau, because if you look here, we have a lot of small Illinois routes here. This pier, pick up, then you pick up Illinois 127, and there is a viewpoint here, so I'm not sure what that might be. We take Illinois 127 down to Illinois 146, Illinois 146 to Illinois 3. Well, we'll pick up 146 again, and as we cross the border here into Missouri, it turns into Missouri 74, and get into Cape Girardeau, which I passed by over here but never got into, I guess. But if you look along this route, there are many places that could be, you know, potential. There's one here. Potential hidden roadways. You know, there's a lot of potential here. So I would like to grab an external market to Cape Girardeau so we can go ahead and try and run this route and just see what we see. But first and foremost, let's go and let's take a look at the Evergreen Farm. As long as we're in town, we might as well take a look, right? Doesn't hurt to take a look. So let's jump into the cab. And we're going to turn on.
Okay, here we go.
There we go. Got the parking brake off. It looks like we have to, we're going to have to shift. I got to fix that. If you watched my last video, where I lost my mind a little bit while I was trying to park, and I got to move my seat back too. Driving this thing like a bus driver right now. I went off of the kind of the easy automatic, which basically is just double pumping the brake to put it into what I can't remember. What was it? I am now a man without a country.
Turn left.
Well, you used to have to double pump the brake to get it into reverse, and then double pump the gas to get it into drive. And again, because I'm not used to this new system yet, it caused me a whole lot of problems in the last video as I was trying to deliver. The other thing is I tried to map the gear shifting of gears to my wheel. I have a D-pad, and I was hoping to shift the drive into the up D-pad button and reverse into the down D-pad button, for lack of a better term. And for some reason, it won't stay in gear if I do that. Like here, I'll press it. You watch down here. We got the red light. So see, it keeps jumping back into neutral for some reason. It won't stay. So I have to reach over and shift on the keyboard, which means I have to kind of look over to make sure I'm finding the shift key. Because in order to put up my wheel and pedals, I have to move. I have to kind of shift the keyboard out of the way. So it's become kind of an issue.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
And it's one of those things where the more I use it,
now. Keep
the
right,
more.
And then continue straight on.
Got it, Sky. Obviously, Sky's with us.
Go straight on.
But the more I use it, and the more the kinks get worked out, the better off we're going to be, and the smoother it is. But yeah, I think as I tried to deliver in the last video,
And then turn left.
That was the culmination of everything that could go wrong, did go wrong, and I kept trying to, kept trying to switch gears by double pumping the gas, which made me run into the wall, and it was just a cacophony of errors. I think I got my pedals too close on me right now. So I thought we would take a look and see what we can see here at the Evergreen. Again, as long as we're here, right? Otherwise, we could take ourselves out of this area, and who knows if we'll get back. I'm hoping that from Cape Girardeau we'll be able to. We might be able to get back to Marion. I'm hoping to pick up as much of the roadway down here. Again, it's kind of silly and stupid, but I figure as long as I'm down here at the tip of Illinois, there really isn't a whole lot of roadway down here. You know, if I could pick all of this up and then slowly start to make my way up north, maybe even get, if I could possibly get to a point where maybe I'd have Illinois 100% discovered. At least the published roadway anyway. I'm not.
Turn left.
Here's the Evergreen Farm. Now we're looking for the Evergreen Cornfield. I'm not sure if it's here. Well, I thought we should at least take a look. And I will take a look at every every Evergreen farm that we come to. Looks like it is a corn farm. That says start, I think, right? I don't know what those are. All right, let's see if we can't figure this out here. Can't get around that way. Oh, I think that's it, folks.
Finally, we are here.
That's the start? Alright, let's jump back in the cab. I think we've got an entrance up here, don't we? Alright, here we are. Do I drive it from the outside or do I drive it from the inside? I guess we'll try to go back and forth a little bit. We're supposed to try to make it to the flagpole. Freshman stand. Ooh, a Mr. Frosty. Mr. Freezy. Limo, 99-cent soda, $1.49 deli. Folks just gathered around. Let's see here. Let's take it. Ooh, this is not where we wanted to be, though. I thought we were going to be able to make a right here, but that does not look like. Did they finally get the Illinois plates? They tried to get the Illinois plate neutral reverse in World of Trucks, but they did not have it yet. Although I think the business plates. Let's put it in neutral for a second. I'm going to drop the drone. A little TV interview here. I like Mr. Frosty. Mr. Frosty was cool because a lot of places have, you know, like the They got the bomb pops and the you know, creamsicles and all that other stuff. But Mr. Frosty literally had a soft serve machine inside. You could get yourself a banana split off of a Mr. Frosty machine. That's how awesome that was. How you doing? SCS loves us. Look at there. Got some balloons going here. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm not trying to rush up on you there. Chef's chalkboard special. Texas garden vegetable soup. Crumbled cherry cheesecake. She's waiting for service over here. Excuse me. All right, we're gonna get back in the truck. We've got to get to that middle section in order to complete the. All right, let's back up. We're okay, right? There's nothing behind us. Nothing behind us. All right, brake. Shift, you got to remember that. I'm working really hard here. I'm working without a net. All right, here we go. Should we roll the windows down? Nah, not really. There's no music or anything. All right, so this is where we came. We came from the left, so we're going to turn. We're going to go right. Continue on our mission here. No way to go that right that way, so we're going to follow this around to the left. Alright, hey, yeah, this is the other side of that plate place, right? Yeah, I was like, that's the same thing. A couple of outhouses. Anybody got to go? Anybody got to go before we take off? I don't know how long we're going to be in there. There are a couple of dead ends. This one's a dead end. Have to reverse out of it. If you happen to take, okay, so that gets us out of the maze. We don't want to do that. We can't go right here, so we're going to continue on to the left. Take this around. I think we go right, and then we're going to go right here, go left. I'm thinking that might bring us around. Just to our right. It's just to our right over here. I'm hoping we're gonna hit this thing here. Oh. No, sir. All right, here we go. Couple of folks trying to get lost in the corner. Yeah, we know what you're up to. Hey, here we are, folks. Cornfusion drive to the center of the Evergreen Cornfield Maze requires the Illinois DLC. We did it, folks. Let's get ourselves a nice photo. Let's parking brake on. Actually, shift it in neutral, then parking brake on. Let's grab a photo here. All right, so if we sit here for a minute and we take a look, we look at external contracts. So there we are. The Cornfused Maze is here in Marion, to the east of Marion at the Evergreen Farms there. Let's try to pick something up now. Going to Cape Girardeau. And like I said, let's see what we can see coming down this one. That'll be a fun adventure, I think. Let's check the external contracts. $10,000 mulcher. I've never taken a mulcher. I've never taken corn though either. And the corn is a double, but it's half. Let's take this. All right, so we got to go to the Chuck and Jack's. The other thing is there's a new industry in Marion. Was it the Venture? It's not the Venture. What was the Master? Sure where it was. I thought there was a new one over here. Oh well. All right, so we got to go down here to Chuck and Jack's. make our pickup, which is kind of cool because it's just across the way. So parking brake off. Let's put it in drive. Let's take off out of here. We've got our Cornfused achievement. Now we got to get out of here, which do I just follow my footsteps, or is there a faster way out? I think we saw that other, there was another, it seemed like another entrance. Over this way. Alright, we can't go that way. I'm wondering if I take this right, will that... Can't really see. Take this right. Yeah, that looks like it'll take us right out of here. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. That was fun. I enjoyed it, and there we go. Look at that. Look at that farm. It is just,
Okay.
it is...
Let's find a new route.
Hold on. Shift into neutral. Parking brake on. F1. I'm just going to take another quick snap because how often are you in, you know, this close to a quintessential barn? Just, just all red and white, and just, you know, it's like you look in the dictionary under barn, and that's the picture you see right there. That is the picture. So back in the truck. Let's do this. We gotta shift into here. Oh, not cap lock. Then we have to apply the gas and not the brake. It's just a small variation, but yeah, this is kind of cool. They've been doing some haying out this way. Everything's bundled and ready to go. Corn is knee-high to an elephant, right? Isn't that the old saying? When's it time to harvest the corn? When it's knee-high to an elephant or something? Alright. Dazed and Cornfused. Hey, let me ask y'all out there, if you're out there, if you're YouTubing it up or whatever you're doing, is it just me, or are more and more people seemingly using AI to generate their thumbnails? It's like, it seems like it's everywhere now, you know what I mean? It doesn't look like I'm supposed to turn left there, Sky. Kind of looks like I'm supposed to go straight. Right? I mean, if you look at that, why would she say turn left? All right, you gotta go, brother. I'm on your tail. Like stink on you know what. All right, 55 miles per hour. You got it. All right. A little bridge here. Go left. All of this is closed off. Oops. I also have to turn down my brake sensitivity. A little too tight. But yeah, I mean, is it just me, or is that what's happening? Seems like more and more people are just using AI to generate their thumbnails, and that was always, I mean, that's one of the big things about YouTube. You know, if you can create a thumbnail that's of interest, you know, well then people will tune in. Nice little river over that way. So that was always part of the trick, and again, that's kind of where the creativity starts, right? Is in making the a thumbnail that people will want to, that will intrigue people and make them want to tune into your video to see what it's all about. And now if you've got AI making them, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like the teacher giving you a math test, but you know, she's put all the answers in, you just have to make up the equations. It's like, It's I don't know. Just seems to whoop. Hold on. Wait a minute. What? Nope, I don't see anything. Sorry, let's get back in here. Now she says, truck's telling me it's 55 miles per hour down this roadway. I can't believe that because this is dirt road. Not seeing much fauna. I'm seeing a lot of flora, but not a lot of fauna. This would be a good place for... Oh, I forgot I got the gnome there. My gnome. How far am I from my pickup? Anybody? Looking for Jason Voorhees out here. Wasn't that was that was Friday the 13th, right? Halloween. No, Halloween was Jason Voorhees. What was... No, Jason... I can't remember.
Go straight on.
This isn't my thing. Got some action going on over here. What do we... Picking up some felled trees. So yeah, just recently, I think it was my 14th anniversary on YouTube. Not monetized yet, and I keep trying to figure, think about what I could do to maybe bring more viewers to the channel.
Here we are. Safe.
I have to get in. I have to get in and take a look here. There's the mulcher. Now, before we get too far, okay, it is. It's giving me. I think that just goes around to the. But before we get hooked up and we take off, let's not. I've been talking about hidden roadways all this time, and this one seems like it might be one. Nope, just goes to here. Okay. All right. You got me, Chuck and Jax. You got me. Here I thought I was going to see a hidden roadway. Watch out for that pile of wood there. And no such luck. Okay. Let's do it one more time. There we got it. Beautiful day. Got a little fresh air out here. Got the truck ready to go here. There's the mulcher. Very nice. Get her hooked up and we'll be on our way. How about that? Yep, gotta turn on that sensitivity.
Time to hit the road.
Alright, parking brake on. Let's shift it into neutral. Let's jump out, take a look. There she is. She's a biggin. She's a biggin. Let's hit the T-bar and take possession of it. She's our problem now, folks. We're all hooked up. We got our hoses hooked up. Left turn signal, right turn signal. Brakes. Good, good, good. Jump back in. Roll up the, roll up. It should hit the O button. Let us check out the stats. So here we go. We've got, this is our load. We've got the mulcher. going from the Chuckajacks in Marion, Illinois to the Rockport in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. We have 13 hours, 45 minutes to deliver. We should make $9,894, which equates to $68.93 a mile. It's 33,000 pounds. So what we're going to, that's the job there, folks. And there's the route there. Let's double check our route now because we're going to kind of do our own thing here. They want us to go 57 down and through, but what we want to do, we want to take 120, Illinois 127. There you go. Wait a minute, let's check it out. Okay, so this route, the 135 miles, it'll take us 2 hours and 38 minutes. Go this route, 112 miles, 2 hours 49 minutes. Okay. Although now I'm thinking maybe I should have just taken the corn. It would have been easier. But anyway, let's jump in. Let's do this, folks. We're running out of time. We're burning daylight. And time once lost cannot be recovered. So let us move on.
Let's do this.
As Captain Jack would say. All right, parking brake off. Shifter into drive. Let's roll the windows up. Did I already do that? Yes, I did. All right, so now I told you my harrowing story about an oversized. So this one really isn't too oversized. It's longer, but it's not as long as that other one was. That other one was horribly long. So I think we should be okay with this. I do need to make some notes because I think we should be able to go out this way, right? Stay
Finding
low
a new
here.
route.
Why is that? Why are you finding a new route?
Turn right.
I will. That's our first trick, is to get out of Chuck and Jacks in one pace. I think we did it. I think we're okay. At this point, I don't remember it being too tight a turn. A couple of low-hanging branches, but I don't think that's going to cause us any problems. Another beautiful day here in Illinois.
It's a sunshiny day.
Wasn't that the Brady Bunch? Did I just sing a Brady Bunch song? Get out of here. Come on now. Brother, you're trying to make people think you're hip. And that ain't gonna do it, brah. Alright, so yeah, so we got that. I think, like I say, I think I'm gonna go with Dazed and Cornfused as the title of this video. I think that will get some viewers. I'm going to attempt to not crash while I try to deal with whatever's happening here. Oh, I'm gonna get to work. It's 9 p.m. Alright, how about I drift off into the bushes. Normally I shut off all the alarms. And I don't bang my mouse around like that. Okay, alright, let's get back to the job at hand. Sorry about that. Alright, enough comedy jokes. Let us occupy our time here. Okay, so yes, Dazed and Cornfused. I think that'll be a good title. I think people will be interested in seeing it. I'm hoping we get a couple more hidden roadways. I have an old video, an old Missouri video. Another little pond there. And I want to put it together. It's I did find Hannibal, Missouri. And I was able to kind of cruise through it. It has this statue of Tom and Huck and a sign for touring Mark Twain's ancestral home. I don't believe he was born there, but I think he grew up there, basically. He was a child there, so. Nobody coming from the left. Nobody coming from the right. Nobody coming from the left. Might swing a little wide because it is a little long. All right, here we go. That has X's, so that is not a hidden roadway. Thanks, dude.
Get ready to turn left.
Thanks, man. Gave me plenty of space. That's awfully nice of him.
Turn left.
All right, so we got a little bit of traffic here. We got this guy from the 18 wheels coming in. We'll sit back, let him come through. We got a lot of traffic coming from the left, though. After that, that's a nice truck. Look at that freaking thing. Yes, sir. Don't hit me. Don't hit me, dude. All right, 18 wheels he's going to try and get out in front of that car. We're good, we're good. It's all right, it's all right. Poor little international is concerned with all these Illinois drivers. Which I guess he should be. All right, we got a space here, I think, after this guy. You turning? Yeah, he's turning. Okay, we're going. We're out. We're out. You wait. You wait. You wait. I thought he was going. I couldn't see their signals, their turn signals. I mean, that happens, you know, in bright sunny days like this. Sometimes you miss out. So. But I didn't realize he was the truck coming toward us from the left was making a right, and I didn't realize the blue truck was going to make a left. So they both were conspiring to slow me down. All right, we're at 45. Marion, Illinois. Back, we just crossed into Marion proper. I think we were in the unincorporated Marion to pick this up. Chuck and Jack's, I guess, is unincorporated. Marion, Illinois. All right, so what else do we got? Do we got anything else? I think we discovered everything in Marion last time we were in our last video. Ran around, we took a look at the photo areas and the viewpoints. I should have checked to see how many more towns I need to. Well, obviously we're not going to discover any new towns in Illinois in this run, because we're actually going to Missouri. But we will pick up another viewpoint, so hopefully that will be live at peace with everyone. What? Live at peace with everyone. I like it. I wanted to get out and just take a look, see who we're talking about here. It's the billboard here. Can't see it. Alright, so let's jump back in. I'm going to drop the drone real quick. Let's get over here.
Live at peace with everyone as far as it depends on you.
Huh? It's awfully nice. A couple seconds of that. I can always cut it later, but at least I have it. RV's for every adventure at Wanderlust. I'm good with it. I'm going. I got ahead of steam. I'm through, halfway through. There you go. If you can get halfway through the intersection before it turns red, you should be all right. 57 north, 57 south to Cairo. I'd like to make a trip to Cairo. I don't know if Cairo's on the map. That may be a hidden roadway. Seen some images that make it look like maybe Cairo may be pretty close to a ghost town. So I'm not sure how realistic that is, but
Keep right.
right, okay. Don't make me miss this light. Come on. Okay, so what else is going on? Just looking to see. Yeah, so I started to talk about my 14th anniversary. I think it was my 14th anniversary on YouTube. Happened on the 7th of June. And I'd like to do a lot of stuff. I mean, if you've been around my channel, you know I keep trying to make things. I want to do things, be a little bit more original, be a little more creative, and then I wind up not being able to post for weeks on end. And you know, it's kind of hard to be either when you're doing nothing. absolutely nothing. So, so I'm going to try to do stuff. I'm going to try and start putting things together. I don't know if it's going to happen. I'm hoping it'll happen sooner rather than later, but it may wind up being something that I put together for my next anniversary and roll out a whole new, you know, a whole new way of doing it. Is that a police car? Got that weird antenna in the back. Although it could be
Keep
just a
left,
ham radio operator.
And then turn left.
All right, here we go. Can I make this? I think I can make this, right?
Turn left.
Well, I missed the light. All right. So I'm trying to, I'm trying to do new things. I'm trying to break it up a little bit. I kind of fall into a rut where I tend to play the same games over and over again, and eventually I start losing my passion for them, and it just starts to feel more like a job than fun, you know. And when that starts to happen, not sure what that is, in the upper right-hand corner, the fire in your engine. All right, so some kind of gas station or something. There it is. All right, so let's catch this light, and then we're going to take the two-lane roads all the way into Cape Girardeau, Missouri, and we'll call it there. It shouldn't be too long of a trip. If we hit our, what was it? Let's hit it later. All right, here we go. Nice arc around here. Stay in our lane. There you go.
Turn right.
All right. And we're gonna keep our eyes open
Turn
for
right.
possible. Here's the venture. Possible hidden roadways. This, I'm not sure if this is a hidden roadway. This is like a frontage road between companies here, so I don't think that counts as a hidden road. Although they've done that in the past too.
Get ready to turn left.
All right, so we're turning left here. We're just kind of jockeying
Turn
around.
left.
What do we got over here? Laborers. All right, some kind of Union headquarters or something. Sorry. I'm waiting for the laborers to go, "You looking at me?" Hey, not me, Chief. Not me. I'm on my way out. I got a delivery to make, brother. 35 miles per hour.
Go straight on.
All right, those got X's. That's into the venture, so that's the delivery point. Okay. Getting it up to 45. Let's get to about 47, and we'll lock it in. We got happening up here. Police officer. Get him, officer. I saw him. He told me you suck. That's what he told me. Little river runs through it kind of thing.
Get ready to turn right.
Get ready to turn right. Okay. That is the one issue with driving these smaller
Turn
roads.
right.
Not a whole lot of straight driving. Okay, so both of these we looked, locked off. So these are not hidden, right? And we will continue on. I should have put a mark where that viewpoint is, so I don't make sure I don't miss it. Coming back towards the waterway. I don't know what waterway this is. We are close to the Mississippi River, but I don't believe this is a part of the Mississippi River. I think this is just a watershed kind of thing. Got the boat out though. Nice little park area there where you can park and take in the view. Let's get up high. All right, here it is right here. So I think I'm going to come around from the back. Park. Let's shift into neutral. Parking brake on. I believe we have to shut the engine off. Yeah, okay. And here it is. Between two rivers, 6 of 12, Little Grassy Lake Dam. Okay, so this is the Little Grassy Lake and dam around it, which is turned into a recreational area. Somebody about to drop the boat into the water, get a little long weekend going here. Got some campers out here. They got the gas grill going. Burgers. Good to go, man. Sound of the cicadas going. Love it. Love it. Boat launch there. That's a big one. That's a twofer. You can launch 2 boats at the same time right there then. Not an issue. Not a problem. Alright. Everybody using the bathroom, I guess. And all the boats parked here. That's obviously a lavatory. Open for use. Walk trail here along the Little Grassy Lake. Right off the state route. Are we on 13 now, or there's the dam? And like I say, you could pull in there, and if you wanted to snap a photo or two, you could do that, but we chose not to do that. There's our truck in a rather precarious situation. And that's it. So we 6 of 12. We need 6 more viewpoints. Parking brake off and shift into drive. I just want to take a quick glance outside. Yes, we've got this here. I think we'll be able to get through, but I'm going to try and get over to the right a little bit more, just to guarantee that we don't wind up dragging a little bit. And hey folks, nice day for it, huh? All right, so we got to make a left, get back on track here. Our carrier. All right, we're gonna cut the grass a little bit, but okay. All right, so one more in the book. All right, Illinois State Police Officer, how you doing, sir? We make our way to Cape Girardeau, Little Grassy Lake Campground. Is that open? It is open. It's not going to work. Okay, let's go up a little bit further. We're going to get off the road a little bit. Make sure we're clear. There it is. All right, so we're going to parking brake on. Let's drop the drone. I'm not drop the drone, but
Ready to roll.
I want to check out the Little Grassy Lake camping area. Because there is no...
This is where it ends.
There are no X's here, so this should be hidden roadway. Passage map updated. Little picnic spot there. No real need to pull off there. There's a parking spot here again with a little picnic table there. Here's where those campers are with they got the gas grill out there making burgers. I think this is just a I think it's a turnaround. So you got another picnic gazebo over here. And there's the boat launch there. And you can park your cars over there. Alright, well. Here's the bathroom everybody's using. Bring your own sheets, man. Bring your own TP. Alright, so just a little turnaround here. Just a little trip through the Little Grassy Lake campground area. It's kind of a picnic area. Very nice. Well maintained. Here we are. We'll grab our truck, hook back up, and we'll be back on our way to Cape Girardeau. Make a left out of here. There's our load. Yeah, like I say, with this big long one, I think maybe I might have been better suited if I would have come in with the corn rather than this little big mulcher here. But whoop. I didn't get it. Missed it just a little bit. That's because that guy came up right on me there.
Drive safe.
All right. Parking brake on. Put it in neutral. Let's hit the T-bar. Get our couple back up. All right, and put her in drive. Okay. One down, one to go. That's a walking path. I don't think we can drive that. I'll watch somebody chime in and say, Alto. Yeah, so I think the brown ones, I'm not sure if those are roadways. I mean, some of them look like driveways. That's blocked off, so that's not a hidden roadway.
Go straight on.
Bald nub. Okay, that's nothing. There's no hidden roadway there. We are in Illinois 127. These are private residences, so those are just driveways. We can't go up those. Alright, the speed limit is 55. Here's a dead tree. What is that about? Is that a secret marker for something? Right. Get ready to turn right. Let's turn our signal on.
Turn right.
Can we go left? We cannot go left. That is blocked off, so that is not a hidden roadway. And I just rolled through that stop sign. Alright, so we're doing west 146 now. We're going to come down here just a little ways. And then we'll have to make a left. Where, Illinois? Where, Illinois? Here, Illinois.
Get ready to turn left.
Not sure if that's a hidden roadway or not.
Turn left.
Alright. So two of these ways are blocked off, that one and that one, so we can't go there. We're on the move. Alright, what if I took a look? No, that's not it. No. not F2, must be F3, right? There it is. We're 58 minutes from our destination. McClure. We're in McClure in Illinois. Alright, so we're coming down this way. Now it looks like there might be something at the end of this run here.
Get ready to turn right.
A little bit of a roadway, but that extends out. So that's Illinois 3. Ooh, there's a nice cool...
Turn right.
Kind of a cool ghost town over there, huh? What is that about? Can we get there? Cannot. That looks like a cool ghost town. Alright. We are on our way to Cape Girardeau, Missouri. 48 minutes, 31 miles away. I'm gonna need sleeping. Oh, no, Pete. All the buttons. It's kind of starting to drive me a little bit nuts. It's crazy trying to keep up with all the buttons, but I'm sure there's a way. A lot of this stuff is relatively new, so it's not second nature yet. But I'm trying to figure it out, and
Caution, please mind the speed.
Oop, I must be speeding. Okay. 49 and a 45. All right, here we are. We're crossing over the Mississippi. That was the Mississippi there. There's the Missouri University campus in Cape Girardeau. Welcome. Welcome to Cape Girardeau. Missouri welcomes you. Well, I appreciate that. I have a mulcher you need. So, you know, one hand washes the other, I guess. You welcome me, I bring you a mulcher. That's how it works.
Go straight on.
You got it, Sky. So far, a pretty good run. No accidents, no tickets. No issues. A run. What are we talking about over here? They're talking 345 for regular, 461 for diesel. Wow. Just across the bridge, it's like $5. That's what you get. Although the realities are, I believe Illinois. Do they have the highest or the second highest? California might be the highest gas tax, but I think Illinois is, if they're not first, they're definitely second. Illinois has the second highest gas tax in the country. So not good, folks, and not good. So that makes sense that it would be cheaper if you crossed over. And if you lived like right across the bridge from Missouri, wouldn't you come over here and fill your tank? I would. Makes sense, doesn't it? Alright, cruising along. So we only found the one real hidden roadway. We were able to find the corn maze, and we got that achievement done. We should be wrapping this up relatively soon. Again, I guess in my
Go straight on.
my desire to find the hidden roadways. I'm not sure if I'm doing well, but we found some. I mean, there's a couple of there that were dirt roads that, I mean, I guess if I really wanted to, I could have pushed it, but I really kind of felt like, you know, they were just walking trails, so I'm not sure if they were. There's a roadway to the left. No, that's on the map, so that's okay. That probably takes us to more of Cape Girardeau, more drop-off points. Pick up and drop-off points. You're gonna have to make a left up here. Well, Sky. Right, let's see if we go 6, 7. 8. I can't see the 4. Here, we're on the roof here. Route 74. Again, it's a stationary camera, so I can't really move. 4, and then 6 is the bumper. And again, that's also a stationary camera, so you can't really move it. I'm going to have to get over to the left, so I'm going to turn my signal on, and I'm going to drift over.
Keep left, and then turn left.
All right, Sky, you got it. Slow down, Pete. These are all blocked off, so again, not as many. I thought there would be a lot more hidden roadways, but apparently not so much. Again, as I was just saying, I think there might be 1 or 2 over by Grassy Lake that I missed. And they were kind of dirt roads. The other thing that I realized is once I got there, I think I've seen somebody else actually get there. I didn't, you know, it's one of those things where I thought for sure nobody had gone that route, but
keep right,
I think
and
somebody
then
else,
exit right.
somebody else that I watch, I believe, has gone and discovered that exact
Exit
same area.
right.
So, Cape Girardeau Regional Airport.
Get ready to turn left.
I think that would be kind of cool if you go to the University of Missouri, right? You can fly
Turn
into
left.
the Cape Girardeau Regional Airport. You know, after summer break or after winter break
Keep
or whatever.
right.
That'd be pretty cool. Ooh, I'm getting a little tired. Well, that's okay. Everything's coming up roses. We got the green light, so we're going to push on through.
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
Scott City. I was reading signs.
Go
and
straight
not
on.
paying attention to the fact that I was picking up speed. How far are we? Thought we were close. 6 minutes. We're only 1 mile away. Everything's golden. We're on outer road, right? Outer road. On Cure truck, pretty cool. Delivering the wine. Truck service over here. What was that? That was the. Is that the? No, that's driving. Okay, yeah. So if you hit the on the number pad, that can give you. You can look out the side windows quicker. So 6, 8. That's the number pad. That's the number pad. So that's the other thing. There's so many different aspects and controls and everything. It kind of lose your mind a little bit. But once we make the delivery, we'll head back to this truck stop and we'll sleep. We should be okay. We were only a minute away from our destination, so we should be there quickly.
Get ready to turn right.
You got it, Sky.
Turn right. Get ready to turn left.
Pulling into the Rockport.
Turn left.
Okay. You coming?
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
90 XP. Let's get mad about that. Okay, so we got to go all the way to the edge. We're gonna come down this way. I know. we're gonna roll the window, our window down. We don't need both windows down. We are going to shift into reverse. We're gonna look out the back window here. Parking brake on, put it in neutral. Let's get back in and roll up our window. I'll take that. After the last one, are you kidding me? Oh my God, I'm very happy about that. That is very good. Green on all four sides. Let's quickly hit that T-bar before I screw it up somehow. Before I figure out how to drive it off the end. All right, so leave no branch behind. 2 of 3 logged in. Complete delivery of at least, and see what logged in is. All right, so we did excellent work. We drove a mulcher from Marion, Illinois to Cape Girardeau. We drove 146 miles. We took us 47 minutes. We used 23.5 gallons of gas. World of Trucks contract complete 116. So for the base reward for a 146-mile journey is $6,166, 236 XP. Proficiency bonus for being a level 37. Well, my friends, that'll get you a bonus of $2,059. High value cargo, skill rank of number 6, $1,669 with a 42-point experience point bump, and a trailer maneuvering bonus of plus 90 XP. So that is how that worked out. And what do you know, right? What do you know? All right, so we'll take that. We're going to continue. And I'm not 100% sure what that was. What achievements did we just pick up? Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so we're 7 of 8 of the Prairie State. So we only got one more city in Illinois we got to discover. Let's quickly just navigate back to that truck stop, and we're going to go ahead and shut her down. We'll gas up, shut her down, get some sleep, and we'll call it a day. I want to thank you guys for joining me, and hopefully you're enjoying it. Like I say, as I go forward, I'm going to try and do my best to pick up as many of the hidden roadways that I can. Let's get back into drive, parking brake off. Here we go. Yeah, so I'm trying to look for more and more of the hidden roadways. I'm trying to pick up as many of the achievements as I possibly can. Once I complete the Illinois achievements, I'm going to try and get, I'm going to try and run the Route 66, so Chicago to St. Louis, and then I'm going to print out the words to the song, and then I'm going to try and run it back exactly the way the song has it. So we'll try to take that. I don't know if there's a hidden achievement for that or not. After all of everything that's been said and done about Route 66, I would be surprised that there's not some kind of an achievement for it. But again, there's also the work being done on the World of Trucks website, on the World of Trucks account. So they may be holding
Get
off
ready
on
to
that
turn
until they
left.
get everything sorted out. I'm still hoping, between you and me, I'm hoping that they will do
Turn left.
a cruising event for Illinois once everything gets settled and put, back into shape. I'm also hoping they get everything taken care of before South Dakota hits, because I definitely do not want to miss out on a cruising event for South Dakota. It is one of my favorite states, and I think knowing SCS, I think you'll all enjoy it. If you haven't been there before, if you haven't driven it before, you haven't seen it before, I think you're going to be in for a real treat. It's a really great state. And again, SCS does a great job of bringing these things to life, so I think you'll get a kick out of that. But that's it. This was going to be my year. I was so excited about both Scott City, because both Illinois and Chicago, Illinois and South Dakota were coming out. So I was like, oh, I'm so excited. My two favorite states, And then all of a sudden, World of Trucks is down, so there's no cruising event for Illinois, and you're like, oh, come on, man. Really? Shifted into neutral. Let's shut the engine on. So we're going to top off the tank. We'll jump in, get some sleep. We're at about an hour and 16 minutes. Hopefully I'll be able to trim it down a little bit, get it closer to an hour. I do try to stay close to an hour. I appreciate the time you give me, and I definitely don't want to take advantage of. Do I want to go back here, or I want to be back? I think I'm just going to pick up over here, around to the right. I think we should be able to find an empty spot. Go in here. All right, control parking brake on, turn the wipers off. Take a quick gander. Actually, we could move up a little bit. So let's put it back into right there. There we go. All right, engine off. I think we're going to end it here, folks. Thanks for joining me. Come back next time, and until I see you again, be safe, be well, be good. I'll be back here next time, and we'll talk soon, all right? Bye-bye.